The following program has been rated TV-14. Unsuitable for anyone under that age.
Hi there, welcome to Besties Season 5, Episode 4. So today is the big event of Besties.
Yup, look at that! We're having a big event!
Oh wow. I am excited for the big event.
Me too, Sylvie. And I also brought my cousin of me and Jenny, and she's from the Silver Carlton universe. Everyone, this is Zoe Madsen.
Hello. It's nice meeting you all.
It's nice meeting you too, Zoe Madsen. Yeah, it's nice to meet you.
Hey. Don't forget me as well.
Oh no. Welcome to Rafa's universe.
Thank you, Clarence. Zoe and I thought we pay a visit here to see how things are going.
Oh no, not again.
Someone in the background is crying.
Let's find out what's wrong. Sophia, are you okay?
Speak to us.
Oh, Zoe and Beatrice. Thank you for asking, but no. Those goddamn fat asses tried beat the living ass out of me.
Oh no. This is horrible.
Same goes to me as well.
Don't get contagious crying, both of you.
It's too late, Nico.
She got us.
Looks like I'll have to calm them down.
Later, after Nicolette calms down Sophia, Zoe and Beatrice down with some chocolate milk.
Thank you, Nicolette. Phew. I'm all better now.
Same here.
Me too.
You're welcome, girls.
Now, I wonder who tried to beat up Sophia on this big event.
If it's Dr. Carver, I'll beat his ass.
No, Dejoni. It's not Dr. Carver this time.
Oh, so who did it then?
We did it.
Aha. I knew it was you two who did that to me all along.
Well. Scarlet Ember and Electroshocker, I knew you both would show up.
These bullies doesn't learn.
So, let me guess, Scarlet and Electra. You two are the ones who tried to beat the living crap out of Sophia, right?
You got that right.
Because we want revenge for defeating Vulcana and Valcorona on Besties Season 4 Episode 13.
Well, Jesus is Lord, you infernal bullies. The Ash sisters deserve it for trying to get revenge on us for killing their mother.
And Magmarina got her just desserts for killing Dave Madsen and his family.
So, why don't you accept the facts that evil always fails, because you bullies are horrible? If you deny that, you will be failures. God.
And stop bothering us.
This is unfair.
That's not unfair, it is fair.
So suck on that, you wicked ugly sluts.
Arg, that's it. Insulting us is the final straw.
Let us get revenge, or we will beat the living crap out of all of you.
I forbid you to do this. And since you tried to beat me up, taste my superpower, you wicked ugly sluts.
Versus. Beaten again. Our master is gonna be pissed about this, since we failed.
And I've been shorted once again. Oh, our broken backs.
Sore losers, yes. Prophets, no.
Well, we say, troublemakers may weep and roll on the floor.
That should take care of Scarlet and Electra to learn the hard way.
Well said, Athena.
I'm glad those bullies are gone.
Thank God.
Same here.
Me too.
Me three.
Hi guys. What did I miss?
Caden, we've had a run-in with Scarlet Ember and Electra Shocker, who tried to beat up Sophia. But thank God Sophia zapped them back.
I see, Nico.
Wow, what a day I have. Also, that's the first time I cried.
I know, right, Zoe Madsen. Anyways, since we finished our big event, it's lunchtime.
Good idea, Nico. I'm getting really hungry already. Ha!
Same here.
Okay, guys. Now let's head out to eat.
And where at? I know. Shame on you. Ha!
Well, here we go again.
Yep.
I honestly don't think I can handle any more people trying to kill me. Get used to it.
Live free or die hard today.
Have you done stuff like that before?
Good morning, Saugus. I'm Hannah Sprague, and today is Thursday, September 22nd.
And I'm Marissa Lamas. This is ISN.
Across the district, a 21-minute video on the recent opioid and fentanyl epidemic has been shown to students.
For the next 4 days, SNN will be showing segments from the documentary to warn and advise students on the dangers of fentanyl.
After each of the segments, Mr. Roundsville will speak to us about what we just watched and give it some perspective. Please stand for the flag salute.
Please stand. Place your right hand over your heart. Ready, begin. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. You may now be seated.
Now let's hear from Deputy Sala with his personal experiences with fentanyl overdoses and how it has affected our community.
Name's Deputy Sala. Been on patrol for a good 3 years now. School resource deputy here at Saugus. There's really nothing like going to somebody's house with your lights and sirens on for a possible overdose call, going into their bathroom and finding a grown man on the shower floor, water still running, hitting him, picking him up, asking his girlfriend throughout the whole ordeal, what did he take? She looked at me and said, fentanyl. We administered the Narcan, and we managed to bring him back before the paramedics came. Turns out he'd been trying to get sober. Had we not gotten there in time, things could have been much worse for him. Another call I got, these two guys hanging out, young men. They were experimenting with fentanyl. Didn't think it would be a huge deal. One of them completely passed out, and the other one, going through the high, tried to call 911. Didn't know what to do, didn't know where he even was, in a big parking lot. By the time I got there, I was doing my best to find them. They didn't give us much. And I found them in the back of the parking lot, barely breathing. Managed to bring both of them back. But had I not have found them, things could have been much worse. Overdoses are incredibly serious. Whether it's fentanyl, methamphetamine, anything of the sort, it's getting worse right now, and we have to watch out for each other and our friends. The last thing your parents want, or any of your guardians want, is to hear that their loved one, their child, overdosed off any kind of drug. And fentanyl is a really, really bad drug.
My name is Dominic Tierno. Since I graduated high school in 2014, I've had the great honor of directing a number of documentary films about drugs and drug addiction. Our mission is to revolutionize drug education by telling real-life stories that motivate young people to make one of the most important decisions of their life, and that's the decision to not use drugs. 2020 was the worst year for drug overdose deaths that we have ever seen. In the beginning of summer in 2020, I came across this article. A 14-year-old kid from a town I grew up in had died from what appeared to be a drug overdose. He's a smart, funny guy who, like many kids, was struggling with some anxiety issues and decided that he would turn to drugs to see if he could help himself with that. What happened was he went and bought this pill, this Oxycontin pill, from a guy he had known because he thought that pill might ease the pain of what he was going through mentally. Well, he didn't know it, but that Oxycontin pill wasn't a real Oxycontin pill. It was a fake pill. It looked just like the pill that he wanted to try, but instead of Oxycontin, it was made with fentanyl, a synthetic opioid known to be 50 to 100 times the strength of morphine. That one pill he took that night killed him almost instantly, and his mom found him dead in his bedroom the next morning. Before I can even finish that article, I'm scrolling through and I see another linked article. Not far away, around the same time, another 14-year-old dead from fentanyl. So then I go back to Google and I type in fentanyl deaths. I hit search, and then it all made sense. I saw another kid, and I saw high school students, college students, young adults, all recent, all over the country, all dead from fentanyl. And so I'm looking at that and I'm saying, these aren't just normal overdose deaths. These people think they're taking one drug and turns out they're being killed. Why have we not heard about this?
It's a drug 50 times more potent than heroin, and doctors say just touching it can send you to the emergency room. We're talking about the synthetic opioid fentanyl.
The first time I heard about fentanyl was my sister busting in my house being like, don't touch anything in his room, it's fentanyl. And I'm like, I don't even know what you're talking about. Like, I have no idea what's going on right now. So most people haven't heard of this because we haven't been talking about it. Back in 2013, when it first started showing up, only about 3% of drug users were dying from it. Now we're looking at over 50% of drug deaths being attributed to fentanyl. If Alexander could have got a lesson, I wish he knew about fentanyl. I wish he understood that fentanyl poisoning is real and that every time you try something, you're playing with your life. It is pill roulette every time you try it. As a mom of a kid that was just trying to experiment, that's where it is. As a mom of a kid that died just wanting to experiment, I wish I could just shake you and tell you and make it real for you. But I don't know how to do that. I won't be there when you're faced with these decisions. I know that if he knew the effects of his passing, it would crush him. He never intended for me to find him on his bedroom floor. He never intended for his dad to administer CPR, trying to save his life while we were waiting for the paramedics. Even his 12-year-old sister wanted to run in there and try to help do CPR, but I held her back. Alex didn't intend for me to see him wheeled away on a stretcher and put into an ambulance. Alex had no intentions of me seeing him lying on a stainless steel table covered with a sheet with only his head showing. Alex had no intentions of me knowing what it felt like to kiss his face for the last time. The images that I'm left with of that day replay in my mind on a regular basis. Please do not put your family through this. And please, 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 I beg of you, learn about fentanyl now. Don't wait until your best friend has died, or a brother or your sister. Learn about it now so you can help your friends. You can tell them, you can warn them. You can be a very important part of saving lives.
So guys, I'm imagining that information was pretty difficult for you to hear. For some of you, you are 14 years old. For some of you, you may know someone that age. For some of you, you may have even kind of dodged that experience because you have or are experimenting with drugs. I'm not going to preach to you today. I'm not here for that. I think you've gotten this information, and the information is important. Here's what I want you to consider, and here's what I want you to think about. This story could be you. It could be your name. It could be your sibling. It can be your cousin. It could be a family member or a friend. It could be a neighbor. It could be somebody you've invited to use, or it could be just a random person who happens to offer things to you. If you don't think about anything else today, I want you to think about this. What am I choosing to do today? Am I going to take a risk? Am I going to take heed to what I heard today? Or am I just going to see this as one more warning, one more opportunity to keep me from doing the things that I don't want to do? But I would encourage you, think about this. When you wake up in the morning, do you decide, hey, today is the day, I think it'll be cool to get high. I think it'll be cool to try out fentanyl or some other drug and see where it takes me. And if that's your conversation, and if that's the conversation you have, okay. But may I suggest, you probably need to talk to someone. For some of you, you may be struggling with things, and your answer, your way out, is to self-medicate. For some of you, you've been self-medicating and it's worked. But you're taking a risk. You're taking a gamble. What I would encourage you today is consider who's a trusted adult that you can talk to about the things that you're trying to escape from, the things you're trying to cope with, the things you're trying to forget. Because ultimately, when you resort to using drugs, when you resort to using things that help you forget, feel better, or just escape, there's something deeper going on. I would encourage you, as your school social worker, you come and talk to me. You can talk to your counselor. You can reach out to the Serenity Space. Find a trusted adult that says, hey, I think I need some help. I think I need some coping strategies. I've taken a risk and I'm done taking the risk. The last thing I would want, or anybody on this campus will want, is for your name, for your image, and for your family to be featured in this video. Think about your reason. Think about the opportunities that you have to make a change and to do different.
We hope this starts conversation and contemplation. Now let's go to Coach Russell and Mr. Lapata with the Athletic Director's Minute.
Good morning, Saugus. My name is Mr. Lapata. This is Mr. Russell. Welcome to the Athletic Director's Minute. Real quick, congratulations to our volleyball program, ranked #1 in Division 4. Our football program, huge win on Friday night. Our girls tennis team ranked for the first time since I can remember. Girls cross country doing an amazing job, and our golf team is getting much better each day. And with that, our first Jersey Mike's Player of the Week is girls varsity golfer Maddie Seifert. Maddie had led the girls golf team in all of their matches this season. She's shown consistency and was a low score for the team in their 2 league matches so far. Maddie and the Lady Centurions are continuing to fight hard for a playoff spot.
The second Jersey Mike Player of the Week is varsity football player A.J. Goodman. In Friday night's huge victory against Valencia, A.J. had 4 receptions resulting in 2 touchdowns and 138 yards. A.J. also contributes on defense and special teams, where he has also had 2 kickoff returns for touchdowns in previous games.
Great job, all athletes, and let's get back to our anchors.
That's all for today. We'll see you tomorrow.